Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Valor here, and today we're going to be starting a new series called Madden Rebuild. So if you guys really enjoyed this series, make sure to leave a like, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're doing the 49ers. But anyway, the first trade we're going to be making is Blaine Gabbert, Eli Harold, and the third for 2 firsts from the Browns. Okay guys, the second trade we're going to be making is Joe Staley, a second and a fourth for 2 firsts from the Buccaneers. I really think this trade is going to work out because we're going to try to stock up draft picks. Okay guys, the third trade we're going to be making is Ian Williams and a third for the Bears' first round pick this year. Okay, the next trade we're going to be making is Vance McDonald, a fifth and a seventh for Doug Martin. Okay guys, the next trade we're going to be making is Carlos Hyde and a fifth for the Eagles' first round pick. The next trade we'll be making is going to send Joshua Garnett, a second and a fourth to the Rams for Aaron Donald. Our next trade is going to send Tremaine Brock to the Rams for their 2018 first round pick. Our next trade is going to be sending Torrey Smith, Quentin Dial, and a 5th round pick to the Bills for their first round pick. Our next trade is going to send Tank Carradine and a 7th round pick to the Chargers for their 2018 first round pick. Alright guys, we are 1-6 at the midway point of the season, so I think we're not going to resign anybody and we're just going to sim the rest of the season after we scout, and we'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we made it to the end of this season and we ended up going 3-13, as you guys can see. Not very good, so we're going to go ahead and check out the stats from our players. So we were 26th in offensive yards. I guess that's not very good. Okay, so Colin Kaepernick, he did not play very well this year. 3,000 yards, about 18 interceptions and 18 touchdowns. Doug Martin had a really good year, 8 touchdowns and 1,400 yards. Our best receiver was Jeremy Curley, most receptions and most yards on the team. He had 4 touchdowns as well. Blocking, we gave up a lot of sacks. Our right tackle gave up 16, so that's not very good. And Gerald Hodges Jr. led our team in tackles. You guys can take a look at all these other players. Navarre Bone, I guess he was out for the season. I did not know that. I turned injuries off, but I don't know. Aaron Donald led our team in tackles for loss. That's kind of to be expected because he's really good. And DeForest Buckner led our team in sacks with 8.5. I was actually expecting Aaron Donald to do better, but a lot of people had double interceptions this year. I'm actually really surprised. And we actually had a lot of forced fumbles. Antoine Bethea with 5 forced fumbles. That's insane. That man needs a raise. But yeah, everybody seemed to have a forced fumble, and we got a lot of fumble recoveries as well, so that's actually one good thing we can take away from this season. We had 0 defensive touchdowns though, so that's not very good. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the yearly awards. I don't think we're going to have anybody on here, maybe some rookies. Yeah, we didn't win MVP. No, we weren't in the top 10 for Coach of the Year. I don't think anybody won Offensive Player of the Year or Defensive Player of the Year. So yeah, we're kind of struggling out here, and nobody won Offensive Rookie of the Year. We did get DeForest Buckner getting second in Defensive Rookie of the Year though, so I'll take that. And the other awards really don't matter, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll just sim to the off season, and we will see you guys there. Alright guys, so I didn't really want anybody in free agency, so we're going to go ahead and start the NFL draft after we scout a couple more players. So yeah, we're going to start the NFL draft, and we have the number 1 pick, the number 2 pick, the number 3 pick, the number 4 pick, and the 16th pick. Do we have any other picks? No, we don't have any other picks. So we have a lot of picks. I think we might try to trade some of them. I don't think we'll be using the number 1 overall pick, but we will see what we end up doing. So with this trade, we will be trading Ian Williams, Jimmy Ward, and the first overall pick to the Cowboys for Tyrone Smith. So with this pick, we will be selecting Dyshawn Robinson. He had a really good top 3 skills, and he had a pretty decent combine as well. We'll be selecting him with the number 2 overall pick. So with the number 3 overall pick, we will be selecting Ahmad Freeman. He had a really good combine, and he has a really nice top 3 skills, and dang, he's actually really good. We just need to upgrade his play rec and awareness, so yeah. So with this pick, we'll be selecting cornerback Marquise Riley with the 4th overall pick. He actually has some pretty decent skills, so I think we just need to upgrade his play rec, and he'll be a solid player. So with the 16th pick, we will select Luke Cooper, the 6'6" wide receiver, and oh my god, he's trash. Dang it. I knew there was something wrong with him because he didn't go top 5, and he's 6'6", so I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to trade him. We'll see. So this is all the players we drafted. I ended up trading the last 3 or 4 picks that I had for picks next year. Overall, it wasn't a bad draft, except for that 16th pick. I wish we would have done a little bit better with that pick. But yeah, I think these rookies will be solid for us this year. So with this trade, we'll be sending Shimbo and our first-round pick for Dion Buchanan from the Arizona Cardinals. We will be moving him to free safety. With this trade, we'll be trading Eric Reed for a first-round pick from the Buccaneers. With this trade, we'll be sending a 4th and a 3rd for the center Richburg from the Giants. With this trade, we'll be sending Yankee a 4th and a 6th to the Chiefs for their 3rd-round pick this year. With this trade, we'll be sending next year's 2nd, a 4th, and a 5th for Zach Martin. With this trade, we'll be trading Gilliam and a 6th-round pick for Travis Frederick. You guys can go ahead and pause this, but this is the starting offense for Season 2. So at the midway point, we are 3-4, and we have a lot of players to re-sign, so we're going to go ahead and get right into that and re-sign our players. Welcome Aaron Donald back to the team. Welcome Zach Martin back to the team. Welcome Dion Buchanan back to the team. Welcome Weston Richburg back to the team. And last but not least, welcome Aaron Lynch back to the team. So now we're going to scout some players and sim the rest of the season. So at the end of Season 2, we finished with a record of 7-9, which is actually better than I was expecting. And we actually have a whole lot of potential on this team. And Geno Smith, from the looks of it, did not have a very good year. We finished 30th in offensive yards and 17th in defensive yards, which I will take. He finished with 20 passing touchdowns and 12 interceptions, which definitely needs to be improved, but we're probably not keeping him for much longer. Doug Martin finished with 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns, which is actually really good. And our best receiver was Luke Cooper, which was our draft pick, our rookie. He had the most yards on the team. Our offensive line was much improved. One person gave up 15 sacks. The rest of the people gave up less than 9, so I will take that. Navarro Bowman had a big year on his bounce back year. He had 140 tackles or so. Aaron Lynch led the team in sacks. Navarro Bowman led the team in interceptions. But Aaron Lynch actually had one. That's kind of weird. And forced fumbles. Navarro Bowman led the team in forced fumbles. Navarro Bowman is just a stud on this team. I want to keep him along for a little bit longer, but I don't know if we can. And he also had 2 fumble recoveries. And we didn't have a defensive touchdown this year, which kind of sucks. So now we're going to go and take a look at the awards for like the yearly awards. We didn't have an MVP candidate, looks like. Yeah, we didn't. And Offensive Player of the Year, Doug Martin finished 8th in Offensive Player of the Year voting. So I'll take that. Defensive Player of the Year, Navarro Bowman, the stud himself, finished 5th, which I will take that as well. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cooper finished 3rd. He was a bust, but he wasn't at the same time. And Ahmad Freeman finished 2nd, and Robinson finished 6th, and Riley finished 7th. So those are all players that I plan to keep around, but we'll see. So yeah, that's all the awards, and we're going to go ahead and sim to the offseason since we didn't make the playoffs. So I'll see you guys there. Once again, we didn't pick up anybody in free agency, but with this pick, we're going to be selecting Antoine Bernard, the left tackle. And he looks really good. Top 3 skills look really good, so we're going to go ahead and draft him. Hey man, he has really good pass blocking stats, and he's quick development, so I'll take it. With this next pick, we'll be taking the cornerback Branch Ridley out of Notre Dame. He has really amazing top 3 skills, and wow, he's actually not that bad. I think we can improve some things, but you know, he's pretty good for a rookie. With this next pick, we'll be taking wide receiver Shad Patton. With this trade, we'll be trading our 14th, 21st, and 3rd round pick for Aaron Rodgers. Yes, I know, Aaron Rodgers, wow. We ended up simming the rest of the draft, but this is the first trade of Season 3. We're going to be trading Navarro Bowman, a 4th round pick, and a 2nd round pick next year for Rob Gronkowski. With this trade, we'll be trading Brait and a 3rd round pick next year for Christian Ponder and this year's 1st round pick from the Giants. With this trade, we'll be trading our 1st round pick this year, Doug Martin, and a next year 1st round pick for Luke Kuechly. With this trade, we'll be trading this year's 1st round pick, next year 4th round pick, and this year's 7th round pick for Giovanni Bernard. With this trade, we'll be trading Travis Frederick for Alex Boone just to clear cap space. With this trade, we'll be trading 2 first-round picks and a rookie right tackle for Patrick Peterson. Alright guys, now here's a look at our offensive lineup. I'll also show you the defense here in a second. But we're probably going to trade for a right tackle, but this is the lineup for Season 3, and if we don't win a Super Bowl, I'm going to be really disappointed. Alright guys, my recording cut off, but we ended up trading our second-year cornerback, his last name is Riley, to the Cardinals for the right tackle that we traded to them, the right tackle that we drafted. Alright guys, so at the end of Season 3, we finished 12-4, which is basically exactly what I was expecting. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats. Aaron Rodgers, surprisingly bad numbers, at least passing yards. Passing touchdowns wasn't that bad. 29 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. That's actually a really bad season for Aaron Rodgers. Probably because he didn't have any weapon. But oh my gosh, Giovanni Bernard with 1,600 yards and 11 touchdowns. He must have won MVP or something. That's probably why Aaron Rodgers didn't do very good. His weapons were very weak except for Gronkowski, and we gave up only 11 sacks on the whole year. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and move on to the defense. So, Luke Kuechly with fairly low tackle numbers. He led the team in tackles. Tackles for loss was led by Aaron Donald, of course, with 13. Sacks was led by DeForest Buckner with 13.5, and Aaron Lynch got second with 9.5. Interception leader was Deon Buchanan, also followed by Luke Kuechly and Patrick Peterson and Ridley with 4 each. That's surprising. Ridley, the rookie, got 4 interceptions. Forced fumbles, we had our fair share. Fumble recoveries, only 3 in the whole season. Defensive touchdowns, 3 in total, 2 by Ahmad Freeman, who is now an 88 overall, if you didn't know. He's the safety we drafted last year. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the yearly awards. Let's see, Giovanni Bernard finishing in 4th place for the MVP votes. That's pretty decent. And Chip Kelly gets 2nd in Coach of the Year. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to who other than Giovanni Bernard. Defensive Player of the Year, no, none of us. Offensive Rookie of the Year, 6th place goes to Patton. I'll take that. How did Ridley not win Defensive Rookie of the Year? He had 4 interceptions in his first year. Aaron Rodgers was like 5th or 6th in the best QB. But yeah, that's the stats for this year. We're going to go ahead and simulate after we upgrade our players, we're going to simulate. So in the divisional round, we're going to be playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 5 overall points less than us. So this should be an easy win. We'll see though. So to kick things off, we're going to go ahead and kick it off to them. And well, hopefully we get an easy lead. We start off with a field goal. And they get a field goal as well, so starting score is 3-3. But we do get a touchdown right there, which is pretty good. It's pretty solid. I'm expecting this to be not very close game, but we will see. It's actually pretty close right now. So now it's 16-23 to 10 going into halftime, and yeah, this is gonna probably get ugly, but we will see. Our defense is putting pretty good effort in. They're not scoring a whole lot, and actually our offense is doing really good as well. Score is 29-17 at the moment, and we have the ball. So yeah, I think we're about to score a touchdown here, and yep, there it goes. The game is over. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for the game. I'm not a really good commentator, by the way. Aaron Rodgers with no touchdowns. Giovanni Bernard with 3 touchdowns and 160 yards. You know, I take that. I expected that from our Offensive Player of the Year this year. Alright, so now let's move on to the next game, guys. Alright, so on to the NFC Championship. We're going to be playing the Redskins, who are 6 overall less than us. So this should be another pretty easy win, but we'll see. So to start the game off, once again, we're kicking off. And we already have 7 points. Wow, I didn't even see what happened. So we got the ball. We're driving down the field. We're in the red zone, and we scored again. So 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. We have the ball again, and we had to punt. This is going way too fast for me. I'm so sorry, guys. And we get a field goal right there. Looks like we're gonna get a touchdown. Yeah, and 24-14 at halftime. We're driving down the field again. We're in the red zone. 3rd down. Okay, it's 31-14 now. This is getting really ugly. Are they going to score yet? Okay, we kicked a field goal. Looks like Looks like we're gonna score. Yeah, wow, my God, it's 41-17 right now. It's looking like that's gonna be your final score, and yes, it is. So the game ends 41-17. Aaron Rodgers throws for 205 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not the best passing yards, but 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I'll take that. Giovanni Bernard with another huge game, 178 yards, and yeah, 2 pancakes from Tyron Smith. So I'll take that. We'll see you guys in the Super Bowl. So in this Super Bowl, we will be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 5 overall points less than us. So we will see if we get the victory. But EA tries to screw you over sometimes, so we'll see. So here we go. We're in the Super Bowl. We start by kicking the ball off like always, and they're driving down the field. They get a field goal. We're driving down the field. We get a touchdown. So 7-3 at the end of the first quarter, and our defense is holding up. I will say that our defense is holding up. They're going to go ahead and get another field goal. So it's going to be 9-7. Third down for us. Okay, so we kicked. That was a really long field goal. It's 10-9 now. Closing in on halftime. Let's see. Did they give the score before halftime? Yes, they do. Okay, 12-10 at halftime, and now we're pushing down the field, and I think we got an interception or something. So now it's 19-10, and let's see. Okay, now it's 19-17. I think I might have to hop in here, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in, and we'll see you guys in the game. All right, guys. So we hopped on in the game, and so first play, 1st and 10. We're gonna go ahead and send Patton on a streak. Let's see if we cannot hit him. And wow, he gets wide open, and we throw it to him, and oh my God, he might be gone. He just might be gone. If he just had a little bit more speed, he could have been gone. So he gets tackled at the 24-yard line. We're going to go ahead and skip to the next play. The next play, this is literally the very next play. We send Patton on a streak again. He has the height advantage, so we're going to go ahead and throw it to him. And oh my God, he caught the touchdown. That was an amazing catch. So we now have a lead, and let's see if we can maintain the lead. We're not gonna play any defense. We're just gonna let the computer play defense. Let's see what they can do. We actually get the ball back, and we kick a field goal. So it's looking like, and we get the ball back. Oh, okay. And yes, we are Super Bowl champions. It's so amazing. In our 3rd year, we are Super Bowl champions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please tell me in the comments, and also drop a like on the video. And if you guys want me to do more, just tell me in the comments. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch the Super Bowl celebration, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.